hand to hand. That's how it works.
The biggest thing for me is trust. I need to trust her.
And I need to trust him because, for example, my life in his hands.
Literally sometimes.
Yes.
Salut, je m'appelle Michael Vlada, je suis français, and I do hand-to-hand duo with this beautiful name.
И меня зовут Влада Романова, я из России, and I'm his player.
Hand-to-hand first is like, she do hand balancing on me, on my hand, put her on my head, I throw her around, she twists, she flips. We have to train every week, 3-4 times a week together.
Here especially we have a rounded stage, it's a little bit small for hand-to-hand duo, and it's dark. Everything can happen. I have to make sure that he will catch me and I'll be safe.
We need to learn each other in terms of hand-to-hand connection and trick and tempo, so we're together. And that builds the trust, that builds the bond.
Together with expression and with wonderful quality tricks, you're like, wow, that's what inspires me.
For me, dancing is important in the circus world. For a long time it was segregated, dancer, acrobatic. And I think this is a mistake.
Yeah.
It goes together very well actually, especially when you create an act. You can express a lot when you dance, and when you want to do something wow, then you have acrobatic and circus move.
I really like it because it makes our hand-to-hand duo different a little bit, because usually it's contemporary or something like that, but we try to be more dynamic, I would say. And it's a little bit easier for us because he has a dance background, I has a dance background, and it's makes our duo a little bit unique.
To become an acrobat was when I went to circus school. My mom heard something on the radio in Paris, Annie Fratellini Circus School, and she said to me, hey, you should try it out, and for stage acting it will be something good for you. The first time I saw an acrobat there, actual tumbling, I was like, oh wow, I really want to do that. I always wanted to be an artist, to be a performer. So for me, when I go on stage, I try to connect with the audience as much as I can. You have good emotion and you have not good emotion sometimes, and you need to manage that. And so it always comes positive, so you can share beautiful moments with the audience.
And my mom, she's a sport gymnast, and she just sent me to sport gymnastics. It was so difficult for me because my training was from 9 a.m. till like 4 p.m. For a 4-year-old girl, I was like shocked. I'm like, Mom, why? And for my birthday, thank you, my mom, she sent me to sport acrobatics. I was every time second, third place, and my dad actually told me like, wait, one day you'll be first. I would say after a year, I started getting the first places. I'm like, okay, right now I understand where's my motivation. So that's what makes you be stronger, makes you be more flexible, learn tricks and all that stuff. So acrobatics gives me a lot, so that's like my main achievement, I would say. And after that I become a dancer. That's what also helps me. That's how I moved here, and right now I have an opportunity to be a circus performer, which I never did.
Before I met Vlada and I started to do hand-to-hand, I was in an acrobatic trio called Les Petits Frères, which is a homage, Les Petits Frères, to the name of my circus school, Annie Fratellini. When she passed away, we took Fratellini, which means little brother in Italian, and we put it in French, Les Petits Frères. And we did it for like 16 years. And usually it doesn't go that long. That's something I'm very proud of. It's weird, it's not just one thing. It's to have done this career with those guys, because those guys are my brother to this day. Les Petits Frères became something like its reality. So the human experience of that journey I had with them, I'm very proud of that, which brought me to different things. It brought me to America actually also. I keep those guys in me and try to somehow to take their strength each day I go perform. I try to always evolve, so good things from the past I keep it and don't look back too much. When I look back, it's for good things. I try to evolve and go forward, because this business is changing a lot, and we try to steer where where the water goes as much as we can. Passion of the stage, passion of what we do is what motivates me to keep going.